My name is Dion Thornhill, Tulsa Welding School campus president in Jacksonville, Florida. Welcome to our school. Today, I'm going to take you on a tour of our illustrious campus so that you can meet all the individuals that will make your time here a successful one. Let's go. When a student comes to admissions, what should they expect from your team?
What they can expect from us is a warm welcome, transparency about our programs, our school, and of course answering all the questions they have so they can make a great decision about going to school.
And when the students stop by, what's one question that you hear the most?
Well, I usually hear something like, do you think I can do it? And what I say to that is if you have the right passion behind what you're trying to do and you really want to get this done for your future, this is the right place to be.
What would make a student successful in our program?
Well, they want to be determined, they want to have the right motivations to be here, and they also want to have the openness to learn because we have a lot of instructors with a lot of experience and they can benefit from that.
Chris, sounds spot on. Thank you very much, sir.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Today I wanted to come in and speak to you a little bit about the financial aid process in your department. I believe one of the biggest obstacles is affordability. How do you help students understand how they can afford to come to school here?
Well, we definitely let each student know that comes to the campus that school is affordable. There's a financial aid plan out there for everyone.
Do you believe it's important for people to invest in themselves?
I definitely believe that it is important for people to invest in themselves because once you have education, no one can take that away from you. So you definitely want to be educated and you want to learn a craft and you want to be the best that you can be at what you do so that you can have a better life for yourself.
I agree 100%. So let me ask you this, what's the best part of your day?
The best part of my day is just letting a student know that you can do this. Having that student walk out of here with a smile on their face, knowing that they can focus on school and not have to worry about how they're going to pay for it is the best part of my day. We care about their future here. We make sure that they understand that they can afford to come here. Each and every student, once they come through the door and we help them through this process, the students are our #1 priority. We make sure that they have everything they need to succeed. We just enjoy seeing the students change their lives.
Robin, thank you for your time. I appreciate the financial aid team. You have a fantastic day.
Thank you. You do the same.
All right, thank you. Talk a little bit about the instructors and the things that you guys do. If I'm not mistaken, you were in the very first graduating class. What made you choose to go into welding?
I heard that welding, could really give you a lot of money and change you and give you a good opportunity for a career path. And so I wanted to go to Tulsa Welding School because I heard that was the best school to go to. So I signed up in Jacksonville, Florida, and here I am.
Tell me a little bit about what goes on in the classroom.
Go into basic math and measurements, blueprints, then it gets into pipe takeoffs, rigging, so you learn a great deal here.
We're on this beautiful structure. You call it Plant Jacks. What's the importance of it for the student?
Yes, okay, so Plant Jacks, we built this actually so where students could come in and get more training and more like on-the-job experience training. So we built Plant Jacks. It's 3-story tall. It has welding up on top, has fitting down below and confined spaces and all that kind of good stuff. And so we really wanted to showcase that students could work in all different types of environments, whether it be up on the roof, down below, in tight spots, whatever the case may be, so they could go out and be even more successful and be prepared to go to work. Reason why I believe that a lot of people want to be welders is, one, for the money. Two, that you can get a job anywhere in this country, basically because there is such a shortage of welders that you can go really anywhere and make good money doing this line of work.
What are the ways that you help students prepare to be successful in the workforce?
I'll just say it like this, we have around 400 years of welding experience on the shop floor every single day. They've been in all over the country working in different kind of power plants and shipyards, so we have a lot of experience here.
Thank you very much, Jack, for helping our students go to the next level.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
I want to talk to you a little bit about student services and the resources that you provide to the students on a daily basis. So, talk to me about that. Say, for instance, a student comes to you and they're in need of something. Tell me about some of the resources that you provide them with.
Well, I like to say that our main goal here in Student Services is to make sure a student has everything they need in order to graduate successfully, whether that be community resources, academic advising, or just a friendly ear.
Say, for instance, their car broke down and now they're wondering how they're going to get back and forth.
We actually have a great program. It's called our Rideshare program, where we can connect two different students to help with transportation. So one can offer a carpool, one can offer gas money, and that way we can find somebody in their own shift.
So what about the whole advising portion of it? I understand that sometimes school can be challenging. Students may run into a number of different roadblocks. What can you do in order to help them out with that?
That's a great question. One of the things we do is we go over their attendance, their grades, their performance, to see where they are currently, so we can get them on the track for where they need to be for graduation, make sure their GPA is high enough and that they're meeting all the requirements necessary. And if they're not, we can show them the direction to go to get there.
Tell me what's the best thing about your job?
The best thing about my job is seeing a student get what they need and when it just clicks for them. Also, them walking across that stage at graduation is very fulfilling because we've heard their stories, we've shared their struggles, so getting to see that and see the joy on their faces, that's the best part.
That's huge. You know what, Jill, since you're doing such a fantastic job, I'm going to shake your hand and thank you for everything that you do. You have a fantastic day. Hello, Charles. Thank you for inviting me into your department. As a director of career services, you and your team are doing a fantastic job. You do teach them soft skills. You teach them how to do resumes. And then at the same time, you want to get them in front of employers.
We truly value our partnerships. So when our partners reach out and say, we want to hire your graduates, we put together a training class that helps prepare our graduates, called a Phase 11. And we recently just hosted our first ever partner day, where we had 9 employers here and they actually interviewed and well tested our graduates on site. We had 91 graduates show up, and almost half of them are moving into the next step to start their career.
Is there any one story that sticks out in your mind about a particular student?
Just recently at our partner day, we had one of our students who was in Phase 9. He actually participated in one of the weld tests at partner days. And as soon as he started his weld test, our partner actually stopped him and offered him a job on spot. And one of the best things that I saw was that young man get a little teary-eyed knowing that as soon as he graduated, his career would start.
That is excellent. How does that make you feel as the person that initially saw these students come in, they went through the program, and then they obtained their first job?
When I could see a graduate come back and say, Charles, I was able to obtain my first career, it brings so much joy to me. They have truly invested their time and effort in, has now truly become their reality in their career.
Thank you, sir, for doing a dynamic job, and I really appreciate your help.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hope to see you soon in sunny Jacksonville, Florida, where we say hood time is good time.